what is real for us and authentic, and what is distant, foreign to us, perhaps. So probably, you know, the pleasures of life, everybody has what they find pleasurable. That's authentic for us. That's real for us. And, you know, spirituality, rising above to the call of duty may not be so authentic and real for us. I should perhaps modify that statement. Maybe it's authentic to us, but it's not close at hand because we've got to exert ourselves. Where we have to exert ourselves is not where I'm living at. You know, for me to eat breakfast, I don't have to exert myself. To learn deeply a piece of Talmud, I have to exert myself. To learn Tanya, to learn Tanya well also takes an exertion. So the places where we don't have to exert ourselves, those are the places that, we feel more at home. May not be my true authentic self, but it is something more where I live at. Where I live. Welcome to Tanya today. I'm Rabbi Ronnie Fine, coming to you from Chabad, Zichron Kadeshim in Montreal, Canada, where it's a privilege and a pleasure to share with you the Tanya. I probably need to exert more effort in teaching. Some of you might say, oh, what are you talking about? You already exert a lot of effort. True, on one hand. But on the other hand, maybe it just became, the new norm. Everybody has a new norm. So the new norm today, after October 7th, for me, and I think for many of us, is we're thinking of the hostages. We're adopting a hostage to do a mitzvah. So it becomes like the new norm. Like, of course, that's what you're doing. Right? Of course you're doing another mitzvah. Became the new norm. But then, of course, there's new heights and new things. So what's your norm, and where do you have to exert yourself? So we continue in the 29th chapter. 29th chapter is a very demanding, exerted effort. But let's take a look. In today's teachings, the Alter Rebbe speaks about a different kind of exertion. And that was of Hillel Hazakin, Hillel the elder, as he told to his students that when he's going to eat, he's going to do a favor to the lowly and poor creature, his body. Because for him, what was authentic, what was real, and what he lived with was what? His soul, his godly soul. His body was almost like a foreign thing to him. Right? In other words, the body was not his true expression, not really the authentic me. And therefore, breakfast and lunch and dinner, I think he had probably 3 meals. Probably not. But the real him was his divine soul. That's what he lived with. That was authentic. His animating soul animal soul, and well, actually, the animal soul in him, being that he was a righteous person, he had transformed it and was completely absorbed into holiness, his animal soul. So there was no animal soul that motivated, that the body should find pleasure. And therefore the body became a foreign thing. Foreign in the sense that it's not my true self. My divine soul is. And as a result, so he would say to the students, I'm going to, do a chesed, Gaimel chesed, he's going to do chesed, im aluva v'aniya, with his poor, lowly body. That's different than the Beinani. The Beinani has not transformed the animating soul, and therefore still animating the body, and therefore giving the body its complete agenda of seeking pleasure, seeking its needs. And that becomes the first responder for the Beinani, being that it's not been transformed. Now, he doesn't allow it to control him, but it still has an opinion. It still wants what it wants. By the Beinani, it's still, it's real. And he senses its realness, and that's why he battles it. And here we're talking about, how do you lessen its strength? How do you make it less of a formidable challenge? The agenda of the body that is animated by the animal soul that is seeking not the divine soul's mission and purpose. So for that, we're going to continue the thought tomorrow. Yeah. So, the righteous, we're not. And the only reason we speak about the righteous here is we should know that there's such people that their soul is so real and they live with the soul, the love and the awe of the soul that it has for the divine. And that the body is, is conformed with it. So when the righteous is eating, it's eating that in a way not merely to give the body nourishment. That's how we should eat. But it's to actually create the body as a vehicle for the divine, because it's been transformed. Yeah. Any questions, any comments? Very short class today that I managed to lengthen. Oh, okay. Oh. All right. We will continue our conversation. Thank you all for doing the learning for a particular hostage and adoptahostage.net, where many of you have taken upon yourself to do something specific for a hostage. Beautiful. And thank you. And may all of our learning bring them merit, bring ultimately the final redemption with them together with us. I'm Rabbi Ronnie Fine, coming to you with Chabad, Zurich, and Kadesh, Montreal, Canada. It's a privilege and a pleasure to share with you the Tanya. Have an amazing, great day. Thank you for being here with us. Rambam coming right up. Great day.